Hi, it's really good to see you. I am so glad that you're here, and I think you'll be glad that you are too. Today we're going to talk about your MLM business and where do you begin. If you're just starting out and you're not sure where to go next, stay tuned.
4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Okay, today we're going to talk about your MLM business and where do you start. And this is not an area that's talked about a lot when it comes to videos on the internet or on YouTube or on podcast. And a lot of assumptions are made that you've been in business for some time. And so when you're just starting out, this is the place where you can make the most mistakes. And so today we're going to talk about that and what you can do just when you're just starting out. Okay, you just signed up, you're official now, you're an official independent business owner for a MLM company, and the thing you want to do is you want to take it slow and remember that this is a real business and it's just like any other business, and what I mean by that is it's going to take some time. Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither was any other business. A lot of times what we see is businesses that are flourishing, people that are successful. What we don't see is the 90% of the iceberg, the part of the journey, the part of growing to that place of this success that we see that is flourishing. So remember that this is a marathon, not a sprint, and that you're in it for the long haul. And so be realistic with yourself. You're not going to make $1 million in a year or anything like that. And then also be realistic in setting your goals. It's better to start out slow and be consistent. And I'm not saying be intentionally slow, but don't get in a hurry and cut corners, but be consistent. And you will find that you will be building your business on a foundation. Do yourself a favor and take a tour of your back office. Every business today comes with a website that is a self-replicating website, and then there's a back office. Go back there and see what kind of training materials they have, what kind of promotional materials they have, and read the terms of service. Read about the things that you can do and can't do. And it's sometimes a little bit daunting to read most of the fine print, but it's good to know these things, and it'll save you a lot of heartache in the future. Now, I don't know how you got involved in your business, or if you're even involved, but the thing you want to do is if you're starting out with a company, or maybe you've been there for a long time and you haven't met your upline, go out and find them. They should have came and found you, but maybe you're in a big upline, maybe they're busy, and we got to assume that, and we've always got to assume goodwill. So go out and make an effort to meet your sponsor. If you don't know who they are, perhaps you probably do, but meet the upline. Go above them, meet the people that are training, meet the people that are successful, and keep going until you find those people. You may have to go a little ways, but it'll be good to do that. Make yourself known and introduce yourself and find out who's providing the training, what kind of coaching calls can you get involved in, and how can you best connect yourself into the network business that you are a part of. Okay, so you're probably sitting there thinking, well, that's all fine and well, but how do I build my business? Well, there's a thing, is you need to decide on what type of channel or which channel that you want to go out and start publishing yourself. And what I mean by that is that you don't want to go out and advertise directly for your business. There's the kind of like the public, and the general public, and then here's your business, and then in the middle is you. And you are kind of the bridge between the two. So when people come into your business, they come in it through you. So you need to go out there and become the interesting person, the person that people want to get to know out there. And so just that thought right there might be a little bit daunting and a little scary, but I've got news for you. If you're going to succeed in this business, you've got to get past that. And so just my advice to you is do what we've all done, do what I've done. Even standing here, I get the jitters a little bit sometimes, and go out there and just do it and get used to it. The next thing is figure out where you want to do that. Do you want to do it on Facebook Live, YouTube? Do you want to do podcasts? Do you want to blog? Do Do you want to get on Instagram and do stories there? So just figure out what platform you want to start with. It doesn't mean that that's where you're necessarily going to always stay, but start with one and get good at that before you start expanding. Don't go out there and do them all at once, because you don't really become proficient and very effective in any one area. So I hope those are some things that are helpful, that will get you to thinking about kind of boxing it in a little bit and kind of where to go. And so while these aren't all the answers, these are good places to start. And if you haven't done this and you've been in your business for some time, I encourage you to go out and to do these things and get more familiar with your business. You need to know your business and company like the back of your hand. And most of all, remember that this is a marathon and not a sprint. And I tell people that all the time, because this is something that, like any business, you're going to have your ups and your downs. And when most people bail out of the MLM industry or the network marketing industry is when things are tough. Things don't go their way. And so they bail out and they call it a scam. It didn't work for them. It must be it's a pyramid scheme, or they call it a scam. And so that couldn't be farther from the truth. The thing is that people that are in conventional businesses, when they hit the ups and downs, because they have so much invested, they're not about to bail out. So I think that's one of the downsides to having such a low barrier of entry into this industry. So remember, if you are committed to a lifestyle change, then make it happen, because only you can take action and make that happen. Nobody can guarantee you that it'll happen, and nobody can do it for you. I'd like to share with you additional training on how to build your internet marketing, your MLM business. They're kind of one and the same. The principles don't change, but I want to show you how to take internet marketing and apply it to your MLM business or your network marketing business. And so if you'll click the link down below, I will send you to the first training. There are 5 trainings that will come out over a period of 5 days. And I'd love to share that with you. If you have any comments, please leave them down in the comment section below. And if nothing else, do me a favor and just subscribe to this channel. And until the next video, I'll see you then.